Uh, Good morning, everyone. And once again, this is Michael Hershman, CEO of the Fairfax Group, and also a member of the InfraGard National Board. I believe Mike is the chair of the audit committee for the InfraGard National Alliance. And good morning, Mike. And hey, Mike, why don't you just tell everybody a little bit about who you are?
Well, Joe, first, let me thank you for inviting me to speak this morning and tell you how proud I am to be a member of the InfraGard board. As you mentioned, I'm president and CEO of a company called the Fairfax Group, headquartered in the Washington, D.C. area. We're a risk mitigation firm that has been around for about 30 years. I know I'm dating myself by saying that. We provide primarily to corporations and to some governments business intelligence, investigations, and security consulting services. We particularly specialize in areas relating to corporate governance, to transparency, to accountability. My background with InfraGard goes back about 10 years now. I began with InfraGard as chair of the advisory board, and I'm now about to serve on my second 3-year term on the board of directors. And as you mentioned, Joe, I am chair of the audit committee. Let me quickly explain the functions and responsibilities of the audit committee, which is a critical committee today throughout the world in terms of corporate governance. In fact, public companies are mandated by federal law by the name of Sarbanes-Oxley to have an audit committee. We have 3 primary responsibilities, and one is to select the outside auditor for InfraGard. That is the audit firm that will independently review our books and records. We also have oversight over the financial statement and the budget to make sure that we are adhering to our policies and procedures and the budgetary guidelines that are set by the board. And then finally, we have kind of an ombudsman role where we are open to receiving any complaints about InfraGard or any of InfraGard members or chapters, and to help adjudicate those complaints.
All right. Well, that certainly sounds like an interesting aspect of it. And it's kind of important for everybody to understand, that there are all these different processes available to them. And the work that you do at the national level provides so much important information for those of it at the local level, because we look to see what they're doing at the national level, and then we try and replicate it locally. So when you're setting up good standards, good practices,